Martin didn't stand up? What if Rosa didn't sit down? What if Malcolm didn't man up? Where would we be now? What if Marley didn't get up, stand up? What if Du Bois didn't come to advance us? And Mandela didn't come to teach us? Where would we be now? We are the ones we've been waiting for. We can change the world. We can change the world with our love, 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 love. 'Cause it is up to us. We are the ones we've been waiting for. We can change the world. Our love can change the world. We can change the world with our love, 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 love. Our love can change the world. What if Maya didn't speak out? What if Langston Hughes didn't write it down? What if Josephine Baker didn't dance it out? No. Tell me, where would we be now? What if Sojourner never told the truth? Or Ida B. Wells never printed the news? Harriet never went underground? Where would we be now? We are the ones we've been waiting for. We can change the world. We can change the world with our love, 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 love. 'Cause it is up to us. We are the ones we've been waiting for. We can change the world. Our love can change the world. We can change the world with our love, 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 love. Our love can change the world. Me too, I matter, you matter, we matter. Together we are love. Me too, I matter, you matter, we matter. Together we are love. It's gotta be all of us to stand up and speak out with all of our love. Love, 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 love. 'Cause it is up to us. Change the world. Our love will change the world. We will change the world with our love, 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 love. Our love will change the world. Oprah, Kamala, Ava, Tarana, and Lena, Serena, Viola, Opal, Patrice, and Alicia. You and me are the chosen. Right now, this is our moment. We are a people of motion. Our love's gonna change the world.
My heart's beat.
May our hearts be open. May our hearts be open.
So with that, I'd like us to anchor in prayer right here and right now. So if you so choose, allow your eyes to gently close, recognizing right here and right now as we breathe in that each one of us is deeply connected to the all that is. For there's only one life. That life is God. That life is everywhere present. And I know right here and right now, it is my very life. And so right here and right now, I know that I'm inseparable from all that is. I'm inseparable from love. I'm inseparable from peace. And as I know this to be true about myself, I know it to be true for each and every one within the sound of my voice. And right now, I declare peace. I declare the peace that resides within us to reveal itself through every cell, every tissue, every fiber, every molecule of our being. I declare love to reveal itself through every cell, every tissue, every molecule of our being. And right now, all of the ways that we have been not accepting ourselves are simply dissolved and dissipated as we right now recognize all of the gifts of ourselves, all of the gifts of our body, all of the ways that it has totally and completely supported us in our lives. And we simply say, yes, I love you. I'm grateful for you. And so I declare peace within us. I declare love within us. And I know that as each and every one of us do this, peace reveals itself fully and totally on this planet, that we reveal peace everywhere, that we have the strength and the courage to deeply practice these beautiful principles of science of mind, of oneness, that we live in oneness, and we have the courage and the strength to be love, to be peace, to be oneness on this planet. And knowing that this community is absolutely abundantly blessed, that everything that is needed and necessary pours upon it right now, that wherever your heart is, that whatever the need is, the desire is within the heart, that right now the infinite overflowing presence of life says yes, and that we are fulfilled in this moment. So for this day, for this time, for this opportunity to be with you, I am so deeply grateful. I am so deeply grateful for the bright, shining point of light that this spiritual community is. I celebrate the work that you do in the world, and I call forth for greater and greater work to be done. And for this and for so much more, I say thank you, Father, Mother, God, and with gratitude and love, I allow it to be. And so it is.
They said you'd never make it so far, and ever since they said it, it's been hard. But never mind the nights you had to cry, 'cause you would never let it go inside. You work real hard and you know exactly what you want and need, so believe, and you can never give up. You can reach your goals. Just talk to your soul and say, I can, and I will. I know my dreams are real. I'll stand and I'll stand. And that's what I believe. You'll go just a thing in your soul, and you know that
What comes from the heart reaches the heart. Good morning and welcome to our Heartstream for this Sunday, June the 28th. Oh, wow, it's almost July. It seems like the summer is starting to fly past us. I hope you're taking the opportunity to enjoy these days of warmer, even hot weather. But the sunshine is out. The things that a lot of us love about summer, the opportunity to do those things. We want to continue to remember Sadio Arnett, the wife of Coach PA. And we know, again, as I've mentioned, they've been a part of our Open Heart Spiritual Center family. And we continue to remember them that today is the second phase of the activities that they are doing to remember her, to celebrate her life today. It's called Music and Memories. It's from 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. at the Collage Dance Center at 530 Tillman Street. It's an opportunity to go again and to share memories of Sadio, and there's going to be food and other activities that are going to take place there. Had an opportunity to go last week where they had food and fellowship, and it was both a sad but also a joyous occasion. And there were so many people from so many different walks of life present. That was just a testament to the impact that Sadio had on so many lives. There are a few things that are coming up as we move into the month of July. First is that we know that at Open Heart a few years ago, we did trivia night, and we really enjoyed it. We really had a good time. We had a lot of good friendly rivalry and a lot of things that were going on. There were teams that had bragging rights for a time. Well, we're going to do that on July the 18th at 6 p.m. there at Unity. The opportunity for you, because you, of course, are invited to come in to share in trivia night. If you don't have a team, that's okay. Just show up. We'll pair you or put you into a team. But it's a great opportunity to have some fun, to do some things that provided us with a lot of laughs, a lot of fun, a very, very good time. Also, we're in the process of starting an e-newsletter, and this will be a collaboration between Open Heart and Unity. And we need volunteers. We need writers. We need photographers. We need people to put things together so that we can get this out. If you're interested, contact me. Let me know so that I can make sure that you become a part of the team. Thank you again for your contributions. Thank you again for all of the things that it is that you do for us. And as always, I greet you, I bless you, I see God in you.
Today is a day like no other day. Just think and you'll know that it's true. Days like today should be holidays. So I'm singing this message to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Just have a happy day.
There are several ways to give to Open Heart: through our Cash App at OHSC 901, online at OHSC901.com, or text the word GIVE to 615-422-4290.
A powerful way to start or continue your day is with our daily prayer call. Each morning, at 8 a.m. Central Time, a prayer team member provides an inspirational reading and an affirmative prayer. Join us at 901-586-8755.
We're launching the e-newsletter, which will be a collaboration between Open Heart and Unity Christian Church. Prayer requests, events, updates, all landing right in your inbox. But we need help building it. Writers, photographers, the person who always knows what's going on before anybody else. Sound like you? Contact me and let me know. Let's tell our story together. You think you know it all? Saturday, July 18th, we find out at our trivia night, 6 p.m. Show up solo, show up with a friend, it doesn't matter. We'll get you on a team when you walk in. Categories will humble you. Light snacks will comfort you. Bragging rights go to who's ever left standing. Doors open at 6 p.m. Brains better be ready.
Come with me and you'll be in a world of pure imagination. Take a look and you'll see into your imagination. We'll begin with a spin, traveling in the world of my creation. What we'll see will defy explanation. If you want to view paradise, simply look around and view it. Anything you want to do it. Wanna change the world, there's nothing to it. There is no life I know to compare with your imagination. Living there, you'll be free if you truly wish to be. If you want to view paradise, simply look around and view it. Anything you want to do it. Wanna change the world, there's nothing to it. There is no life I know to compare with your imagination. Living there, you'll be free if you truly wish to be.
Can you hear it? Can you hear that? Can you hear it? What is it, John? It's your future self. It's your future self calling you. Your future self is calling you. But what does it want? It wants to let you know that the things that you desire, the things that you wish to be, the things that you wish to embody, the life that you want to live, whether it's wholeness and health and well-being, or whether it's abundance and prosperity, whether it's harmonious relationships, whether it's a fulfilling career goals, a fulfilling retirement, whether it is a happy family, whether it is being able to realize the dreams that you have committed to. Your future self is calling you and it's saying, I'm ready. I'm here. Greater wisdom, greater loving, greater joy. It's calling you. It's calling you. Just like the October London song, she keeps calling me and I go. Your future self is calling you and is saying, it's time to go. It's time to go. And I want to say this, your future self is not a friend of mediocrity. It is not a friend of half being, half doing. No, it's not any of those things. It's not a friend of those things, but rather it is calling you to your highest good. We get to our future self through our imagination. Charles Fillmore said, imagination is the spirit of truth projecting into the chamber of imagery pictures that, rightly understood, are a sure guide to those who believe in the omnipresence of mind. God plants the seed, you work with it as it becomes a picture. And that picture pulls you into the possession of the thing already manifested. Your future self is calling you. In New Thought, Ancient Wisdom, we affirm that thoughts held in mind produce after their kind. This phrase takes that truth even further. It suggests that when we imaginatively inhabit a reality where your need is already near, your life force begins to gravitate toward the fulfilled state, not by force, not by frantic action, but by alignment. And if we live our lives out of memory, we live out of history. That which was, we stay stuck. We find ourselves stuck in the past. But if we live out of imagination, we live out of our potential or what can be. The experience of imagining something deliberately and it coming to pass is made possible because of what many call the law of attraction. I remember years ago when the movie The Secret came out, and many of us said, what secret? We already know this. We already know it's not really a secret for us, those of us who are students of truth, those of us in New Thought, Ancient Wisdom. But for many people, it was a secret. It was something they hadn't known before. And I can remember we had a study group, and one of the well-meaning members put an ad in the paper announcing, if you've seen The Secret and you like it, show up at 7 p.m. on Tuesday for a study session on the law of attraction. And boy, when I got there, there were more people than I had ever seen in that study group. And I began trying to explain the law of attraction, trying to talk about it. But there was a man that kept saying over and over, where's my stuff? Where's my stuff? I want my stuff now. I kept trying to talk and he kept interrupting me. Where's my stuff? I want my stuff now. You said I can have it. I finally had to say to him, if you would just give me a moment to do my job, to do what it is that I'm here for. But for many people, that movie had people just thinking that we could just get stuff after stuff after stuff after stuff. That was all about material things. It was all about getting, rather than something deeper. Now, we can use the law of attraction to attract and bring things into our lives, but there's a deeper meaning to the law of attraction, and that's the first step. The second law is the law of assumption, that what we assume to be true becomes our reality. Neville Goddard taught that feeling and believing a desire already fulfilled forces your external world to change and to match that inner state. And then there's the law of identical harvest, where you conceive what you conceive in your mind and feel to be true is reflected in your external reality. And these things all work together. They're very similar. And as we see it in Genesis, in the first chapter, where all things must bring forth after their own kind, or in Galatians chapter 6, verse 7, that as we sow, we shall also reap. And speaking of sowing, a seed is planted in the ground, and it eventually becomes a tree that bears fruit, containing the very seeds that started the whole thing. We can take an acorn, and contained within that acorn are all of the elements for the oak tree. The acorn is tiny in comparison, but as we place it in the ground, it begins to grow. And we know that as it starts to grow, it grows an entire foot in the ground before it ever comes up above the surface. And then with time, that acorn becomes a mighty oak. And I remind you that as we are planting these seeds, be careful about who you tell what you're doing. As a matter of fact, we probably should move in silence for a while, knowing that you and the universe got it, and you don't have to worry about other people approving or disapproving or convince anybody of what it is that you're doing, because you know that you and the universe are going to take care of it. Remember, everything is created twice. So think of your imagination as fertile soil into which you deliberately plant. I said deliberately because we aren't always deliberate about what we imagine. Our imagination can run wild with a lot of stuff that we hear about: crime, tragedies, scandals, misfortune. And sometimes we get caught up in thinking that I could be next. We get worried, we get scared, we get frightened, and we start imagining the worst possible scenarios. So we have to be deliberate about our imaginal acts, for in time they become visible in our outer world. So if you want to change the outer world, you don't start by forcing external actions. You start by vividly imagining yourself already living in the reality you desire, that it's already done. The universe has already made it so, that the universe has already made it possible. And when we are able to see this, when we mentally and emotionally place ourselves in a new scene, walking through the door as if it's already true, what happens is that our physical self begins to move toward it. Life will orchestrate events. It will even some things that we don't completely understand in the moment, but our life will orchestrate events to bring about the imagined world, the imaginal world, that imagined possibility, that imagined outcome. But we have to persist in the vision, because what happens with us is that we cast a vision, we imagine the scene, we put ourselves there, we start to do the work. But because we live in a microwave overnight, next day delivery society, it doesn't always happen right then. And then we become impatient. We give up. We lose hope. We start singing that song, "It Ain't Here, It Ain't Here." We start becoming like that man in the group I talked about a moment ago. Where's my stuff? Where's my stuff? I need my stuff. I want my stuff. But if we persist, because it's like planting a seed in consciousness, we have to keep watering it with belief and imagination. And if we do, the physical self has no choice but to match, to grow the matching tree. We can determine the end, but not the means. And this is important. We can determine the end, what it is that we ultimately would like to see, but not the means. In fact, for me, oftentimes when I'm placing that imaginal scene, that desire in my mind, I love the fact that I don't know how exactly it's going to happen, but just that it's going to happen. When we try to influence the means, we get in our own way. And like the song that Eddie Watkins Jr. sings, get out the way and let God do his thing. But so often we get caught up in the mix thinking that we got to do this, we got to do that, we got to give it a little help, rather than trusting. A lot of people think that it means that we just sit around and not do anything. But what we're really doing, we're really sitting and we're contemplating and we're imagining and we are waiting, and then inspired action will be revealed to us. Inspired action will come to us. Something will inspire us to pick up the phone, to send a text to somebody or something else. Maybe a book might fall off the bookcase. I've heard people talk about this. It happened to me. One of our members, Sandra Remy, some of you may remember when I was with her daughter and we were making funeral arrangements and we were at our sister church and we were talking about things. And as she turned to talk with them about the logistics for the meal, I started thinking about what I would say in the eulogy and imagining myself standing there. And as I did, I got up, and as I was walking to look into the sanctuary, because I wasn't completely familiar with speaking from there, a book fell off the bookcase as I walked by. It was a book that was called The Quest. And that, to me, was a sign, because Sandra was someone who was always seeking, who was always on a quest for the truth. So that's one of the things that we have to understand. It's also important for us to understand that it's the inside that contributes to the things that are happening. We often celebrate the means as being that which caused it, but ultimately it's our internal state which brings things about into our world. If you enter a state in your imagination and assume it's truth, the outer world will respond to your assumption. For it is your shadow forever bearing witness to your imaginary journey. So rather than praying to an outside God, Imagine as God from the end. God is our wonderful human imagination, as Neville said. It means that as we imagine, we are praying. And our imagination is just like gravity. Our future self pulls amazing, wonderful things, events, powers, circumstances. And once you clearly decide what you want and choose to have it in life, you can begin having it. And your imagination pulls you. It pulls your body and behavior toward what you need to do, what you need to be, what you need to find, or what you need to discover so that you manifest and embody your ideal if you only hold it in mind. And don't plant the seed and dig it up, but let it grow. Let it grow. One of the Jewish proverbs talks about that every seed we plant has an angel hovering over it saying, grow, grow, grow. So trust your angels. Everything that can be seen and touched is the world of effect. Treat that outer world as the cause, and you put your power outside of you. But locate the cause from within in your own imagination, and you put your power back inside you. And as we imagine from the end, then we can take inspired action. We're not trying to control external circumstances or external conditions. We're changing our internal position in consciousness. And from that inner shift, the outer world reconfigures. It begins moving things in ways we might never even recognize or realize, but it's already done. This fertile womb of infinite possibilities is ours, and it begins to happen for us. I read the story about a man who was a prisoner of war during World War II. And as he was locked up in his cell, rather than getting discouraged about what he was going through, rather than giving up, he took the time to imagine himself walking down the street in New York City. Now here he was, sitting behind bars, a prisoner of war, going through all of the things that POWs go through. But what gave him hope was building up in his mind an imaginal scene of walking down the streets of New York City. He did this every day for months and months and months. And then there was a particular day, for whatever inexplicable reason, a guard walked up to his cell, opened the door, and walked away. First, he thought it was a trap. He thought it was a trick. But as he timidly opened the door and he stepped out and he looked around, there was no one. He still couldn't figure out why the guard did that, but he made his way out across the field, across the countryside, continued running until he finally, ultimately found friendly troops. And a year or two after that, he found himself walking down the very same street in New York City that he had seen in his mind. And I love the fact that our imagination, we can be in a physical location, but our imagination, and confined to that location, but our imagination, our minds can be anywhere and everywhere. Regardless of our current situation, our current condition, we're not stopped from using our imagination, from using our minds, from using the tools that we have, from using what we need to know and having that come to us, tell us what it is, guide us what it is that we need to do. In that same way that it didn't stop this man who ultimately found himself free. But even before he was physically free, he was free in his mind. Even before he was out of his cell physically, his mind already was out. And because he was free in his mind, it drew to himself what he imagined. We may never know why the guard did what he did, but thank God he did. One of the miracles of our modern times is GPS. I can go places I've never been before more easily than ever. I put the destination into my phone, and then I trust the path will be charted. I understand that I might not know the turns to take, what's up ahead, but there's a voice that will remind me, or a sound that will let me know when I get off the path. But it gets me to my destination. And the good news is we have a spiritual GPS that it works with us each and every day if we let it. Each and every day, when we put our direction in our minds, that this is what I want. This is where I want to be. This is what I wish to be. This is how I mean to have things happen for me. This is how I mean to answer my inner self, to answer that call. This is where I need to be in this moment. And as I recognize that my future self has summoned me, that's where I find myself headed. I'm on course. That internal spiritual GPS is directing me. So I input the information. I input the destination. I understand that this is where I'm headed. This is where I'm going to be. It might take me through some twisted turns. There might be some places I might need to avoid some construction and traffic jams and other things, traps that people might put in the way. But understanding this, I have hope and I have awareness and understanding that I will get to where it is that I wish to be, and things happen for me. Things happen through me. And sometimes we have to talk to ourselves along the way. Sometimes we have to call our own name. I remember the tennis star Coco Gauff when she won the 2025 French Open. One of the things she said, and I remembered this, she said that when things didn't look so good for me, I heard them calling my opponent's name. They were saying her name over and over again. So I decided to call my own name. They were cheering for her, but I started cheering for myself. They started saying affirming things about her, so I started saying affirming things about me. And ultimately, we know the outcome. She became the champion. And sometimes you just got to talk to yourself. Sometimes you just got to call your own name. Sometimes you got to do the chanting for yourself. You just got to let yourself know I'm moving in the direction that I'm moving in, the direction that I need to go. I'm about to get to the place where I need to be because Spirit is guiding me and directing me, and it will not fail me. It will not leave me nor forsake me, but it is allowing me in this moment to recognize and to realize that this place, that my inner self, my future self is calling me and it's directing me in this fertile womb of infinite possibilities where it all unfolds. It is all here. It is all here. And again, as we hear, we understand that in this world, the future self is calling us. It is ours. It is ours. Amen. Ashe. And so it is.
Listen, if you want different, gotta be different. Your next level doesn't vibe with your old investment. Shed the skin of all the mind, upgrade the soul. Your next level gotta be your primary goal. New energy, new frequency, new level of care. Ain't no shortcuts, ain't no easy step. Growth demands, sacrifice demands, you change. Your next level requires you to rearrange.
Next level call, you hear that sound? Time to elevate, time to break ground. Your next level requires a new version of you. New mindset, new moves, new truth. Shed your whole self, leave it all behind. Your next level's waiting, that's by design. Your next level requires a new version of you. Stronger, bolder, starting anew. Evolution's calling, answer the bell. Your next level, watch me excel.
Can't stay stuck in yesterday's game. Your next level's calling a different name. Upgrade your thinking, upgrade your vibe. Your next level means you gotta bribe yourself with belief,
with discipline, with faith. Your next level won't tolerate waste. I'm not the same person I was last week. Your next level's like a mountain peak, climbing higher, reaching far. Your next level turns you into a star. You know, your next level requires a new version of you. New mindset, new mood, truth. Shed your old self, leave it all behind. Your next level's waiting, that's by design.
Listen, if you want different, gotta be different. Your next level doesn't vibe with your old investment. Shed the skin of all the mind, upgrade the soul. Your next level gotta be your primary goal. New energy, new frequency, new level of care. Ain't no shortcuts, ain't no easy step. Growth demands, sacrifice demands, you change. Your next level requires you to rearrange.
Next level call, you hear that sound? Time to elevate, time to break ground. Your next level requires a new version of you. New mindset, new moves, new truth. Shed your whole self, leave it all behind. Your next level's waiting, that's by design. Your next level requires a new version of you. Stronger, bolder, starting anew. Evolution's calling, answer the bell. Your next level, watch me excel.
Can't stay stuck in yesterday's game. Your next level's calling a different name. Upgrade your thinking, upgrade your vibe. Your next level means you gotta bribe yourself with belief,
with discipline, with faith. Your next level won't tolerate waste. Hell, I'm not the same person I was last week. Your next level's like a mountain peak, climbing higher, reaching far. Your next level turns you into a star. You know, your next level requires a new version of you. New mindset, new mood, true. Shed your old self, leave it all behind. Your next level's waiting, that's by design.
Listen, if you want different, gotta be different. Your next level doesn't vibe with your old investment. Shed the skin of all the mind, upgrade the soul. Your next level gotta be your primary goal. New energy, new frequency, new level of care. Ain't no shortcuts, ain't no easy step. Growth demands, sacrifice demands, you change. Your next level requires you to rearrange.
Next level call, you hear that sound? Time to elevate, time to break ground. Your next level requires a new version of you. New mindset, new moves, new truth. Shed your whole self, leave it all behind. Your next level's waiting, that's by design. Your next level requires a new version of you. Stronger, bolder, starting anew. Evolution's calling, answer the bell. Your next level, watch me excel.
Can't stay stuck in yesterday's game. Your next level's calling a different name. Upgrade your thinking, upgrade your vibe. Your next level means you gotta bribe yourself with belief,
with discipline, with faith. Your next level won't tolerate waste. Hell, I'm not the same person I was last week. Your next level's like a mountain peak, climbing higher, reaching far. Your next level turns you into a star. You know, your next level requires a new version of you. New mindset, new mood, true. Shed your old self, leave it